Hey Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot and Barney. Hey Barn, what are you doing? Are you being a stinker? You're being a stinker pot. That's what you're doing. Yeah. You little pill. You're a pill. You're a pill. Are you just going to sit there? Okay, you can sit there. All right. All right, so let's see. This is for Taurus, and this is a weekly reading for October 19th through October 26th. All right, so I'm going to lay out the cards here. And while I'm doing that, I'll let you know that I'm doing a same-day reading marathon tomorrow, October 21st, on Wednesday. So, basically, if you put your order in today or tomorrow, you're going to get your reading tomorrow. Hey, stop that, Barney. He's being a little stinker because he didn't eat his breakfast, and now it's getting close to dinner time, and he wants to eat, even though his breakfast is sitting right over there. All right, so we're laying out the cards. This row here is going to represent what is going on right now for you. Okay. And this row is going to represent where this is going. Connection, relationship, separation, whatever the story is. I'm finding this week, and this is why I like to do different spreads, because the reading comes out in a very different way depending on how I lie the cards down, what cards I use, what order. These readings I'm finding are very therapeutic. I'm finding them to be that. For the people that these readings are resonating for, I feel like they're going to be very therapeutic. So we'll see what's going on for you, okay, Taurus? All right, so let's start up here. What do we have? Romantic feelings. Okay, beautiful. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, you probably know that, right? You know if you have romantic feelings towards somebody. I feel like the question here is, do they have or share the romantic feelings for you? Okay, so let's see. Lenormand card. Excuse me. We have the mice. So what do mice do? They gnaw away at wires. They gnaw away at whatever they get their little paws into, okay? So there's something gnawing at you, all right, about romantic feelings. And that's why I picked up on, or I felt like this is not about whether or not you have romantic feelings. It's about whether or not somebody has romantic feelings for you. You're not quite sure, your intuition might be saying yes, okay, and that's possibly where you have to take a deeper look, as to what your intuition is really trying to show you something. You might not be picking up on it completely here. All right, so let's see. Let's go further into this. All right, so we have King of Swords. So let's see, Taurus. So the way that you're looking at this, or the way that you're exploring this, is you're taking it from an analytical or logical perspective. Does it make sense for this person to have romantic feelings for me? Well, are romantic feelings logical? Probably not. So that's why this is gnawing at you, because you're trying to make logical sense out of feelings. And, you know, feelings aren't really quantitative. You can't really quantify feelings. And that's what you might be trying to do here a little bit. Okay? You're asking very logical and practical questions. They might be really good questions too, you know, as to whether or not this person shares these feelings. You're trying to make sense of it, okay, which I understand. What else do we have here? All right, so 5 of Pentacles. Another reason that you might be trying to figure this out logically is because, you know, you might feel like even though I don't feel like anybody specifically left you out in the cold, you might be assuming that that's what's going to happen for some reason. Okay, I don't know why you would be feeling that way. You might be feeling that way because you feel like, you know, you're coming to the conclusion that it doesn't make logical sense that this person would share your feelings. And that's, you know, for whatever reason, I feel like you might be coming to that conclusion. Okay, so you might have, in essence, you might have rejected yourself, okay, before this person ever even has a chance to do anything. You might have already rejected yourself. Your expectation is that you're going to be rejected. So that's why you're trying to logically figure this out, or, you know, analyze why this person might have these feelings for you or why they may not have these feelings for you. This is, I will tell you, kind of counterproductive, okay? Not really serving you. What do we have here? All right, so we've got 8 of Wands. You know, 8 of Wands is about some type of communication. There might be some type of communication coming in for you to clarify this, or what I'm feeling a little bit more strongly here is that you might be communicating to other people, talking to other people, friends, family, about what they think. You know, do they think that this is possible? You tell them a story of how you interacted with this person, right? You know, does it make sense that they would have feelings for me after hearing this story? That's what I feel like you're doing. And I feel like, especially for you, if you happen to be fairly analytical and practical, logical in your thinking, this confuses the issue for you. When in actuality, all you really have to do is go within to really get the answer here, okay? So we're going to clarify, all right, but let's see where this is headed. Look at this. This is what you're feeling. You feel like you're calling in a soulmate here. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So again, this is really just kind of saying that this is kind of pointless. What really would help this to come into fruition is visualizing what this feels like when you are together. You know, spending time, maybe daydreaming about it a little bit. Not all day, okay? But, you know, when you're driving or when you're in the shower or, you know, when you first wake up, thinking positive thoughts, having positive visualizations, maybe, you know, fantasizing a little bit about what this feels like. You might say, how on earth is that productive? It's productive because it allows you to actually feel what it would feel like to be with this person, to have what it is that you're feeling. And by giving yourself that gift of being able to feel it, which is joyful for you, that's a high vibration energy, okay, or a high vibration frequency, you know, and if this person is in this energy, that allows you to draw them in, much more so than trying to factually figure this out. What do we have here? Look at this. We have the bouquet. Okay, there's 2 cards in this deck that are about love and romance, and this is one of them. So this is a romantic connection that is absolutely gnawing away at you. You have these romantic feelings. You don't know necessarily if somebody else shares those feelings. I feel like they do. And the more you visualize, the more you, in a positive way, think about this person, what it would feel like to be around them in this romantic sense, the more you draw that person in, because you're in that energy of love versus fear, okay? And this energy of talking about it with other people, you know, for some of you, this might help you work it out in your head a little bit, but nothing outside of actually experiencing the connection is really going to confirm it for you, with the exception of going within and really looking at what your intuition is telling you, okay? So this can be also counterproductive. Talking about it with other people, you know, opens you up to the opinions of other people. One person tells you, you know, that they agree with you. Another person tells you they don't agree with you, that you're crazy. Another person just has an opinion about the person that you're talking about, maybe doesn't like them. That skews everything. So it's always counterproductive to talk about your significant other or your love interest, probably 90% of the time, because it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or feels or what their opinions are. This is a relationship regarding you and another person. Those are the 2 opinions that matter. All right, so let's see. What do we have down here? 6 of Cups. Okay, so we have calling in your soulmate here, and then we have 6 of Cups, which is a soulmate energy. You know, the reason I feel like you're so maybe frustrated with, you know, whether or not this is somebody that, whether or not you feel like this person shares your feelings, is because this might be somebody that you've known for some time, okay? If it's not somebody that you've known for some time, you know, it's definitely somebody that you felt like an instant connection with, okay? I feel like really the only thoughts that you have about this person or memories that you have about this person are pleasant. So, you know, it doesn't feel like there's been any type of romantic intimacy in this connection at all yet. It feels fairly young. It feels fairly new. So what do we have here? 7 of Cups. Interesting. I feel like you see this person, okay? You see this person as having a lot of choices. You know, you might feel like you're one of many choices for this person. You know, you feel a little bit confused as to whether or not this, again, this person shares, you know, feelings for you. You wonder, you know, of all these cups, you know, which cup do you fall into? You know, how does this person, you know, how do you stack up against the other choices that this person might have? And again, this is your perception. Doesn't mean that this is reality, okay? And then what do we have here? 2 of Swords. So there's definitely energy here that is blocking this person from you, and it's coming from you, okay? 2 of Swords says, you know, you know, you've got the blindfold on here and you're blocking your heart. I feel like you might fear this person hurting you on some level or rejecting you. Okay, because you feel like this person has other choices. You're afraid, you're definitely afraid of rejection in this case. You know, that ups the ante with your feelings. I feel like you have some very strong feelings here that you could easily get hurt if this person doesn't reciprocate, or at least that's what you think. Okay? And King of Swords. You know, you're desperate to know the truth of where this person stands with you. You're trying to figure it out logically, but it's really, this is more the energy, Six of Cups. If the more energy, or the more time you spend in the Six of Cups energy, that's productive. Okay, that's this right here. That's very productive energy when you're trying to figure something like this out. This King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, this is chaotic energy. Okay, it creates chaos in your mind, it creates chaos in your heart, creates confusion. So does this, talking to other people. All right, so let's clarify a little bit. Okay, all right, so I want to clarify the romantic feelings. All right, let's clarify the mice. And let's clarify the Eight of Wands. And then down here, let's clarify this Seven of Cups and this Two of Swords and this bouquet. Okay, so let's see. Romantic feelings. Queen of Wands. Okay, so when you're around this person, okay, you project the sexiest version of yourself. You project maybe the most feminine or the most masculine version of yourself around this person. This person sees that. This person feels that. It's like you become the, you know, the 2.0 version of yourself. Okay? It's a beautiful energy. You feel very joyful and good around this person. Okay? And if you think that they're not picking up on that, you are wrong. Okay? They absolutely are. So the mice. All right. So what's gnawing at you? Whether or not you're going to have a victory in love here. Okay, that's the big question. Whether or not this person returns your feelings. It's just that simple. Okay, that is what's bugging you. Okay, and especially when you feel like this, when you feel like the absolute best version of yourself and somebody rejects you, oh my God, that, you know, it's like, I can't get any better. You know, so that's a hard thing to accept, right? To have the best version of yourself potentially rejected, but that's what you're afraid of here, you know, and that's why you're trying to make logical sense of this. All right, so what are you doing here? What are you doing over here with this Eight of Wands? Knight of Cups. Okay. You are talking about having secret feelings for somebody with, I feel like, at least 4 or 5 other people. And why are you doing that? You're doing that to validate your feelings, right? Because you're not getting validation from this person yet. At least you don't think you are, okay? You may not be paying attention, honestly. But that's what you're doing. Knight of Cups is about secret love. You're talking about the secret love that you have for this soulmate person. You are. okay? And the more people you talk to about it, the more Seven of Cups confused you get. So if there's anything here that you could stop doing to immediately impact this, it would be talking to other people, okay? Let's see. This bouquet. You not only see this as a very romantic connection, but you see this as something that has started off being very grounded. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, you have intention to grow this. And I feel like it does have it does have that foundation to grow. You know, there is an opportunity here for sure. Okay, you see it, I feel like they see it, they feel it. Okay, Six of Cups, there's a mutual energy here, you know, but as you can see, one child here is, you know, older than the other. So one person has a more mature understanding of what's going on here versus the other. You can see it's like this child is explaining to this child, you know, what's in this cup. So it doesn't mean that your connection or your person doesn't have the feelings, but you might be a little further along in your feelings, okay? You know, trying to understand how to explain your own cup to this person. This person might be a little bit, you know, less far along in the connection or the realization of the connection, but it's here. There's a soulmate energy here. So let's look at this Seven of Cups, confusion. All right, then we have Justice. So this is a card of Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. Let's see. I feel like this this Justice card, you know, this can be about cause and effect. It can be about fairness. It can be, you know, about a sense of truth. But cause and effect, it's like, I feel like something has been, I feel like you've shown some type of interest, okay, which has caused your person to take notice. Okay, I feel like that has happened. And you're now waiting for the effects of that, okay? I feel like this is highly unspoken, okay? You're waiting for the effects of showing your interest. I don't think you verbally did this. I think you tried to show your best self in every way with this Queen of Wands. Okay? All right. Two of Swords clarified by the Hermit. Okay. So like I said earlier, you know, this is about blocking your heart. Whether you realize you're doing that or not, you are in a lot of different facets. There's a lack of belief here that this person is your soulmate, okay? I feel that energy. There's a lack of belief that this person shares your feelings because you haven't seen visual evidence of that yet, okay? There's a lack of belief in your own self-worth because you're talking about your secret feelings for somebody with a lot of other people that don't matter, okay? So you're blocking this whether you realize it or not, which is keeping you, the Hermit, alone, okay? You're trying to see the light here. You're trying to see what's going on, and you're not able to see it because you've got this blindfold on. You know, the only thing that you can see when you have a blindfold on are the thoughts in your head. And the swords represent thoughts. So you're blocking this connection with your thoughts, which is disbelief. Does that make sense? Well, it better, because that's what's going on here. Let's see, what do I want to ask? I want to ask, what can Taurus do? How does Taurus need to change their thoughts right now? So we're asking the King of Swords that, because I feel that's a strong energy with you right now. Okay, and I want to clarify the Queen of Wands too. All right, so Queen of Wands, this is you showing your best self. I feel like this is where that cause and effect justice is showing up over here with the Queen of Wands. So you made it known that you were attracted to this person in some way. And then we have, look at 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like the message that this person got from you when you were in some way showing your attraction for this person sees you as a potential long-term partner. They already do. They see potentially sharing a family with you, having abundance and love. They see you as competent, you know, being able to make your own way, having talent, having, you know, beauty, or, you know, attractiveness, all right? They see you as being able to hold your own, being around other people. They find you charming and witty. It's like the whole enchilada. They see the whole enchilada with you. And when you meet somebody or you're attracted to somebody that you can see 10 of Pentacles with, it's something that you need to, a lot of times, take a step back and say, wow, this could be a soulmate. This could be somebody that I could see spending my life with. That's the impact that you made. It was like knocking it out of the park. But you are worried about being rejected in the energy of being that best version of yourself. You felt like you hit it out of the park with this person. And the fact that they didn't give you a reaction or show you the effect that you had on them immediately, you immediately jumped to this conclusion like you were going to be left out in the cold. And that is not the case here. King of Swords clarified by Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, I'm asking, you know, what you need to do here. And I feel like the answer here, Queen of Pentacles, is be your authentic self. This card always comes up, you know, when there's a question of that. You know, you're questioning if you're enough for this person. You are enough, okay? Absolutely. So stop trying to figure it out logically. Stop trying to, you know, practically make sense of this. You're enough as you are, not your glammed up self, okay? You don't have to do that. This person finds you, you know, the things that we think we do to make ourselves more attractive, sometimes it's overkill. You don't need to do that stuff, okay? So, Queen of Pentacles, just, Spirit is saying, just be your sweet little, you know, and in your mind, I just heard boring self. You feel like you almost have to put on a show for this person, and you don't. You're not boring, okay? You're who you are, and that's what attracted this person in the first place. There are mutual romantic feelings here. So don't mess it up by this is the biggest thing for me. Don't mess it up by talking about it with, 10 other people. You already know. You already know. All right? All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, I feel like these readings this week have gone pretty deep, frankly, but they are general. So, if you're looking for a deeper reading, just reach out. If you want to be a part of the same day reading marathon, by all means, reach out for that and we'll get you scheduled. But otherwise, if not, no problem. I'll talk to you next time. All right. So much love. All right. Thank you. Bye.